Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to take a look at this market because I think things are changing. Things are looking like they're gonna have to flip around a little bit on us before we continue going up. And my microphone just fell, so I'm gonna go ahead and slide that back up real quick and try to keep this thing going, even if you hear some bumps and some clumps while I'm doing that. But yeah, basically this market right now is changing around a little bit. Now Bitcoin needs to steal the show again. I think personally Bitcoin needs to steal the show again. Bitcoin dominance shows some signs of recovery, so some signs of bottoming out, which is not looking good. So we're going to take a look at that on the charts. Now if you go over to my website, you might click on around and see that I have some new things on there that I'll be going through later on the channel, but go ahead and check out right now if you want to. But we're gonna look at that, the fear and greed index and overall where we are. So if you're excited about that, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and let's just get it going right now. Bitcoin recovering a little bit from yesterday. I think it was about at 35 yesterday, or about 36 yesterday. Now it's about 37. So let's just take a look at that chart real quick. So keep in mind, like I said before, this white line coming up right here, that's the overall bull run. We still healthy line. We cross over that line, I'm bearish. I'm letting you know right now, we cross this white line, I am bearish. If we don't make that white line, I'm good. If we just bounce off this one, this horizontal white line right here at around 32, that's where we want to keep holding at. Now zooming in to the 4 hour, because I want to talk about this little falling little wedge, that thing we got right here. So this thing has a bunch of touches on it. You know, I could move it even down here and make it a little bit wider if I wanted to, but I'm not, because I don't want to. But right now it's going up and down, but we're on a downtrend. You can see we're getting lower highs right now, but overall, once this pattern breaks out, it's usually about 70% of the time it's usually a bullish pattern when it breaks out of this pattern, if this is the pattern that we're in. Now if you zoom in a little more, you might notice this red line coming across right here and this white line coming down right there, creating a triangle right there. So maybe we can squeeze in here and get a triangle that leads us back to the upside. Not sure about that. MACD is saying, hey, we might want to come down and test the bottom of this again, try to test 3,200 one last time, but who knows? We're getting held up right here and forming a nice little triangle. So you know what, let's draw that in so we can actually see it right here, and we'll make that yellow, make it yellow right there, and then we'll put this one right here. This line's been holding up for a while. Now we got that yellow, that little triangle form right there. Might be too early to call that, but we'll see. It's been in here for a while, but that's what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. So when we break out of this pattern overall, I'm looking at it might go up, but it might have to take one last dip down just to get people pissed off one last time, because the fear and greed index is an extreme fear right now. But I think we might want to go ahead and test 15 or something like that, get people a little bit more scared. Going to Bitcoin dominance. Now this is what I was talking about. Nice reversal pattern here. Well, it's not nice if you're holding altcoins, but you have a reversal pattern right here on the Bitcoin dominance, and it's like, it bounced at 39 and came back up. So I'm hoping that we have resistance at where we had resistance right here at 47%. But Bitcoin is still in the show right now, and you remember what happened last time Bitcoin stole the show, and then all type of money flew into altcoins. So we want Bitcoin to steal the show again, and then we want all the money to flow into altcoins, and that's what this chart will show us. Going to the total, still the same thing. We're in this resistance box right here. Where are we going to break out to the downside or to the upside? Personally, I think the weekly is saying we might come back down and touch the bottom, but the monthly is saying we're creating some type of flag here that's going to lead us to our euphoria stage of this bull market. That's what I personally am praying for. Total 2 Same shiznauties. Right now it's floating on top of this resistance line, which is good. This little resistance box right here, having some wicks into it but can't close in it. That's good. This is the $106 billion right here. So let's not pass that line, because once we start passing that line and start coming down, we start building uglier patterns that bring us down to some way lower levels that take, you know, more than half of our altcoin bags out of our pockets if they break below these levels. So let's just hope we keep bouncing right here. And like I've been saying, get boring for a little bit, go sideways. You know, this is a bunch of days of sideways action right here. That's what I kind of want to see right now in the market, because I want to see Bitcoin steal the show. Altcoins get kind of boring for a little bit, like I was saying a while ago. Start hunting for those altcoins, start limiting your altcoin exposure, but start hunting, maybe DCAing into some coins and not really having a lot of big bets on the table right now, because we are still very unsure what these charts are going to do when they hit these levels. We are not sure what this chart is going to do when it comes up to test the top of this or down to test the bottom of this. So we're still waiting to see. Right here on Bitcoin, you know, Bitcoin runs the whole thing. We zoomed in and hope that the triangle is going to take us upward. We hope that this pattern right here is going to take us upward, but overall there's a bigger pattern that might be playing out here that might take us downward. But I just want to stay above this line right here. So let's please go sideways. The more we go sideways, the more this line goes up. Of course, raising our bottom for Bitcoin. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for. So what do you guys think about my semi TA? You know, I'm not a TA professional. I don't claim to be, but I do what I do, and I does what I does, and I gets what I get from doing it. So let me know if you want me to chart any coins. I don't know why, but let me know if you want me to chart any coins for you and stuff like that. Right now the market is looking a little bit sideways still. We got a whole bunch of bullish news and we got a whole bunch of bearish news at the same time. The last thing that I want to see for this euphoria phase, if we're gonna have one, is some volatility coming into this market, and that might be a pretty good thing. So like and subscribe, turn on post notifications. Till next time, peace.